you sometimes feel blocked when trying to communicate with your guides, and especially during stressful periods when you need them the most? If so, would you like to learn about the different ways to connect with them during emotional upheaval? Well, you're on the verge of finding out, so stay tuned. Welcome to Cosmic Verge. I'm Evelyn Baier, a certified intuitive life coach and medium. Today, I will once again discuss how to connect with spirit guides, as I had in podcast 1, all about guides. But this time it'll be with a twist. This discussion is designed for those who are already slightly familiar with connecting with their guides. However, individuals new to the metaphysical are more than welcome to listen in, as they may also find this information helpful. Most of us have been there at one time or another: messy situations, disagreeable relationships or people, stress-laden workdays, mishaps, and the like. Let's not forget trauma, drama, and all the other unpleasant times in our lives that seem to stretch on forever. And in the midst of waiting to exhale, something else will sometimes rear its ugly head. Negative energy can sometimes lead to larger issues, especially for those who are light workers or sensitives, such as quantum healers, Reiki masters, or mediums. This negativity can leave you feeling unsettled and hinder your abilities to connect with your guides. And ironically, the more you try to fight it, the stronger the disconnection from your guides. After enduring 3 months of extreme stress, I can tell you all about the numerous times I worked overtime to connect with my spirit guides. If you wish to communicate with your guides, you must bring yourself from a rapid boil to a peaceful state of inner reflection to connect with them. Meaning, it's crucial to move yourself from a state of agitation over to a place of calmness to receive their energy. And this will seem impossible during the worst of times, but it isn't. It can be achieved with meditation and balance as the keys. So here are some questions and answers. What are the signs that my guides are close by and are trying to communicate with me? Well, some will experience sudden ringing in one or both ears, which is quite different than tinnitus. Others may experience pressure in their head. Another good indicator that your guides are trying to connect with you is when they start appearing in your dreams. Remember, this can also happen from a lack of meditation, so think of it as their SOS to you, as in, hey, we're trying to get through to you, but you can't hear us. Occasionally, this may occur when someone who is clairaudient is new to metaphysical practices. And remember, the more you practice, the clearer your connection will be. Why is meditation the most effective way to connect with spirit guides? Well, from my experience, meditation cannot be achieved without stillness, and stillness cannot be achieved without inner reflection. Therefore, you cannot expect to connect with your guides without either one of these. This is where meditation comes in. It's the most effective way to bridge the connection with your guides. It also offers the ability to open up your chakras to receive them, but you must ground yourself beforehand. Why ground myself before and after meditation? Negative or emotional energy can often penetrate your auric field, creating blockages and imbalances that hinder your connection with your guides. This type of energy can also affect your mood, whether positive, negative, or neutral. It is important for light workers to exercise caution when entering specific places, including haunted locations, as both live and residual energies can be present. If you must enter such places, be sure to smudge yourself afterwards. Remember, even if the energy feels peaceful, it is still not yours and could be debilitating for you later on. Also, the potential for spirit attachment can be great, as spirits will be aware of your gifts and may feel the need to be heard. And if you're gifted with clairsentience, you may get the daunting task of experiencing intense emotions that are not yours. And although not all spirits are harmful, they have the option to be quite clingy or bothersome if need be. They can also drain your energy levels. I have witnessed people that have had attachments because of neglecting to use proper protocol. And I have also experienced this in the distant past for myself. In the end, it's better to play it safe. It's also important to understand that earthbound spirits typically require surrounding energy to exist in the physical plane, including the energy of the living beings. since they have not yet returned to source. In contrast, your guides do not require surrounding electromagnetic fields or EMF because they have already connected to source. This is why you will often experience a seamless connection with them. Why is it important to cleanse myself to unblock my chakras? Well, it's important to smudge your space before and after engaging in any kind of divination, especially after performing readings for clients, because you can end up dealing with intense emotions or the presence of spirits seeking communication later. Also, your energy flow can become compromised and cause blockages in your energy center, also known as chakras. And when this happens, you may experience physical or mental health issues, which will be very draining to your energy levels. Why is it important to refrain from divination if I am angry or having trouble keeping my negative emotions in check? Negativity can weaken the energy field and produce side effects such as mental stress or illness. And this is why it's important to keep your surroundings free of negativity. How can my own negativity create blockages? Negative energy can be powerful and will often stem from a negative thought process. Therefore, it's essential to cultivate positive thoughts to maintain good vibes. And keep in mind that regular exercise, a balanced diet, and avoiding alcohol can significantly contribute to your well-being. And this is especially important during times of high stress, as stress can worsen mental imbalances. Avoid as much outside stress as you can and switch to coping through activities such as swimming, beachcombing, forest bathing, and hiking, and any other activities that you enjoy, which will be especially beneficial during this time. To ground yourself, sit under a large sprawling tree or by a stream. And running water is a fabulous way to connect and lift spirits. Clearing your aura of negative energy helps open your chakras, enabling you to access any of the 4 clairs of intuition. And this in turn keeps the channel open for your guides. Everyone has different abilities, and once they are unblocked, your spirit guides will be allowed to communicate in their own special way. So here's a quick recap. Negative energy can leave you feeling unsettled and hinder your abilities to connect with your guides. It's crucial to move yourself from a state of agitation to a place of calmness to receive their energy. And negative energy can sometimes lead to larger issues, especially for those who are light workers. This negativity can leave you feeling unsettled and hinder your abilities. Ironically, the more you try to fight it without proper recourse, the stronger the disconnection from your guides may become. And this also includes empaths or anyone who is sensitive. Earthbound spirits require surrounding energy to exist in the physical plane, including the energy of living beings, since they have not yet returned to source. Your guides do not require surrounding electromagnetic fields or EMF because they have already connected to source, and this is why you will have a seamless connection with them. Negative or emotional energy can penetrate your auric field, creating blockages and imbalances that hinder your connection with your guides. This type of energy can also affect your mood or body, whether positive, negative, or neutral. It is important for light workers to exercise caution when entering certain areas with residual energy or haunted locations, as both active and residual energies will be present. And if you do enter these places, be sure to smudge yourself afterwards. It's also important to smudge your space also after engaging in any kind of divination, especially after performing readings for clients, because you can end up dealing with intense emotions or the presence of spirits seeking communication later. And your energy flow can also become compromised and cause blockages in your energy center, also known as your chakras. Avoid as much outside stress as you can and switch to coping through outside activities, which will be especially beneficial during this time. Ground yourself by walking barefoot or sitting under a large sprawling tree or by a stream. Running water is a great way to connect and lift spirits. Clearing your aura of negative energy helps open your chakras, enabling you to access any of the 4 clairs for intuition, which in turn keeps the channel open for your guides. So that's it for today. If this is your first time tuning in, please like and subscribe. And if you're interested in personal transformation through divination, you may go to www.evelynsbaier.com or click on the link below.